Should have got 4 tickets coming in here, man.
Good evening.
Cursing the light.
This is Dudley Conservation Board for December 19th. It's 6:35. We'll open the meeting by a call of commissioners present.
Nancy Vukovic.
Samantha Costello.
George Slingo.
Fran Mikulajczyk.
Okay, first on the agenda is,
George, can you do the Eagle Scout first?
okay,
It's not on the list.
it's not on.
No, I'm sorry.
All right, so the Boy
Derek?
Scouts,
Come on up.
Troop 273.
I'm here to thank the commission for donating to my Eagle Scout project and for the support that you guys have given me throughout the project. I've submitted it. I've given you guys a thank you card. I give you guys what you can call it. A couple pictures, just thanking you for your donation.
Welcome.
You're welcome.
Looks like you did a really nice job.
It's
Thank you.
fantastic.
Thank you.
You should
Yeah.
be proud.
How many worked on
I
it?
am.
There was about 15 or so people who were in and out, and, there are 15 people who were in and out throughout the entire time, but we had a core of about 8 who stayed through the project.
Great.
Very nice.
Fran,
Any-
can we show everybody the pictures?
Who's that?
We can contact you.
We weren't able to get it to go through the computer.
It wouldn't go through?
Oh, would it?
No.
The finished product is there on the bottom
Thank you, Fran.
right.
Have you put it on the Access channel at all?
No, I have not.
Send it to DCAT TV.
DCAT TV.
With
Okay.
some pictures and they'll post it for you.
Oh, very
Okay.
good.
Upload it.
We also sent those pictures to the Webster Times, and they made it into one of their articles a little while ago.
Last week.
It was last
Oh,
week.
last week?
It was
Yep.
in the
Last week.
paper last week.
Right.
Yes,
Yes.
Great.
You should be real proud of yourself.
I am.
Thank
You did
you.
a great job.
Thank you. Does the commission have any questions for the conservation? Have any for me?
Nope.
Okay.
Hope you
Thank you.
inspire
Yourself,
more,
and thank you
more
for your
people.
work.
No problem. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Hope you get to the college you want. Okay, next on the agenda is Oxford Solar Array on Oxford Ave. Notice of intent. It's a public hearing. I'll open the meeting at 6:40.
All right, my name is Peter Engel from Burton Engineering. Proposing a solar array on Oxford Avenue for SEP Dudley LLC. Access will be from Oxford Avenue
Move the microphone, please.
to a currently wooded plot. What's the date? It is 37.5 acres. Residential housing to the east along Oxford Avenue. Active quarry to the south and undeveloped woodlands to the west and north of the parcel. There's wetlands basically along Oxford Avenue with a culvert to the French River. There's also wetlands to the north, isolated wetland in the somewhat center of the parcel, and some more to the south. This wetland in the center includes a small potential vernal pool, which we can get to in a bit, but proposing 5 detention basins for stormwater management, 1 along the road, 3 to the north, and 1 to the southwest. So peak flows from the site will be less than existing. DEP had a couple comments.
Could you move the mic a little bit
Yeah,
closer?
we can't barely hear you. At least
Sorry about that. DEP had a couple comments about groundwater. With these 2 basins, groundwater should be deep enough. It's in the soil maps. Groundwater is more than 80 inches deep. We're doing a 48-inch cut and a 60-inch cut, so we shouldn't be intercepting groundwater. And we'll do test pits at construction to verify that. They were also concerned with this potential vernal pool. So the vernal pool is in this northern section of this wetland, and they wanted to know that this basin was outside 100 feet of that vernal pool, which it is. We don't have the exact location of that vernal pool, but through aerial maps and the wetland scientists, we're about 150 feet or so from that vernal pool. And I think what we can do is condition that we verify the exact location prior to construction in the spring, because wetland scientists can't do it right now. And the other thing was erosion, so we have a erosion control plan. Basically outlining all erosion controls during construction, silt fence, straw wattles, hay bales, sedimentation basins, stabilized construction entrance. So, and we'll be doing monitoring during construction, so should have erosion under control.
Where is that? On the north side, no, the east side or the west side?
West side. That's on the west side of Oxford Ave, correct?
Correct.
Where Dickey's land is?
Yeah.
And,
You might have butted.
yeah, that's right here.
Okay, so where the vernal pool is going east, how far are you maintaining away from there?
So basically, the closest clearing to this wetland would be 25 feet at this outfall of the basin.
Yep.
The vernal pool was up in here, and I believe we held 50 feet tree line. Another 20, 25 feet or so to the fence. So between that tree line and the fence, existing vegetation will remain there, and it'll just be 10 feet about. Anything more than 10 feet would be cleared. And then inside the fence would be clear cut and seeded.
Any abutters? No comment? Any questions from the board?
Matt seems to think it's okay. With some caveats.
All right, well, seeing none, I will close the meeting at 6:45.
Actual recommendations, standard order of conditions with,
Stormwater management monitor.
okay. I would like
And I
to,
would also add where they're if the DEP's also recommending that, or they're recommending it, I should say, Burton,
no,
with the vernal pool, if you want to add that. Other than that, I don't see a problem.
where's the vernal pool one? I didn't see it, so I don't, oh, they're down here, okay.
Yeah, so basically be confirming the extents or
Yep.
presence of the vernal pool prior to clearing.
We don't have a lot of vernal pools, so
Right.
it's one of our things that we would be interested in maintaining.
Okay, so what should my motion be? A standard order of conditions?
Just with the,
Stormwater monitoring during construction and
no work within 100 feet of
the vernal.
the vernal pool.
Perfect.
Is that fair?
That's very fair.
So I make a motion that we issue a standard order of conditions for the Oxford Avenue solar array with the caveat of monitoring of the stormwater management during the construction and also staying within 100 feet of the, outside the 100 feet of the vernal pool.
I'll second it.
Okay, a motion's been made and seconded. All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
The next one is the dye house, and that's still pending. Matt says he's gonna talk with, DEP and find out what's going on with that.
All right,
So we can move on to minutes for November.
okay.
I make a motion that we accept the meeting minutes from November 14th, 2018, as presented.
Second?
Motion's been made and seconded to accept the meetings from November 14th. All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries.
I'd like to make a motion that we adjourn.
I'll second it.
Motion's been made and seconded to adjourn. All those in favor?
Aye.
At
Opposed?
47.
Motion carries.
I could have done this over the phone.